Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to the train. My name is Ethan Guillory. I'll be taking care of you. Go ahead and sit on down. So I got real quick just to address this. I got some comments from some friends last videos regarding the microphone quality and like how low it is. So I'm gonna give this a little shot. Um, Let me know what y'all think, and eventually I'm gonna invest in a decent microphone so I'm not looking all insane with the headset. But let's get into the video. I don't know how long this one's gonna be. I'm just gonna again freestyle off the dome. I'm feeling some type of way tonight, so hopefully this resonates with some of y'all, and we can have some good dialogue in the comments and all that good stuff. So, without further ado, this video is about love, and I was working today. I work a part-time job on campus, and it's an easy job. I stock shelves and chill. Like essentially that's all I do. Every now and then, students come in, need some assistance with something, and I help them out. But for the 7 hour shift, most of it is just filled with Instagram reels, homework, and YouTube and movies and stuff. So what hit me today was this. Let me try to find her Instagram actually real quick. Let's see. This this content creator, that she came across my feed a couple times, and it is she made a reel today that um kind of resonated with me. Her name is Juliana Juliana Gaceran, Gabriella. I don't know. That's her thing. Um, and she made a reel today that resonated with me in the sense of the love aspect. She does like these like uh, not out of body type of videos, but it's like she's praying and she's praying to God about like, oh Lord, give me a sign if this person's for me. And I'm sure we've said that prayer a couple times in our lives, and that hit me because the scripture regarding love. Sorry about the move in the back. That's Mr. Felix. I think I'm waking up from his nap. He'll be all right. The Bible verse that hit me today, and I know some of y'all might not be religious, but I feel like it's good to know, is First Corinthians chapter 13 from verse 4 through 5. Before I read the verse, I want to declare that I'm not taking her ideas. I'm not trying to make profit off of her skills and all this other stuff, but I'm just trying to bring light to love. We've all been there. We've all felt it. We've all enjoyed it, and for one reason or another, rather still in it, not in it, got heartbroken by it. It's hard. It's definitely a rough patch to fill when you're heartbroken and getting over a really genuine, passionate love that just didn't work out for X amount of reasons. But the thing is that like when we come to these new people and we meet these new people and we start feeling those fuzzy feelings again and the butterflies and that fire in our gut almost, it's very difficult to not be distracted. And I'm not saying, you're distracted from your purpose, you forgot you're skipping the gym and you're wasting time, blah blah blah. But it's like it's easy to get distracted and infatuate yourself over somebody that's giving you attention, especially if you've been abstinent for a while from that experience and from that type of affection, for whatever reason. And that's kind of what I'm on right now, is that like I'm not looking for it, I don't want it. And yes, every once in a while, like I'll get into my own head and I'll see people out and about holding hands, PDA, and it's I get in my feelings every once in a while, but it's not that deep. But it's like damn, word, like y'all look really good, and you wish you had that for yourself. But when you get into these modes and you if you believe in God, if you don't, you're thinking about this person a lot, and it's like does this person even like me? Does this person even want me? Is this person for me? And in the Bible, it's kind of made clear. So here's the for that convoluted um, preface. Let me read the passage. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy, is not boastful, is not arrogant, is not rude, is not self seeking, is not irritable, and does not keep a record of wrongs. I'm gonna let that stew in the air for a little bit. Get some water and let y'all think about that one for a sec. All right, couple more seconds. All right. So in her video, in Juliana's video, she made a made it apparent and made this kind of thought experiment of it replaced love in the passage, replace the word love with the person's name and see if they fit the descriptions. And a deeper thought experiment is to put your own name in those in, in replace of love and see if you fit the descriptions. You'll come to find out that you don't. And that's okay. That's not a bad thing. That's not horrible. But you come to find out like wow, like I'm not I am very envious. I am very boastful. I am very self, what's it, self-seeking. And it's like you see all these people, and even maybe you tell yourself to that you love that you know you're that you love yourself and that you're independent and that you require you deserve love and all this and all these self-righteous that's maybe self-righteous is not the right word but just these uplifting thoughts and uplifting words to bring yourself peace because you don't truly appreciate and love yourself. And here's the kicker is that when people say love yourself before you love others, I go through these points and say which ones do I need to work on. Patience is definitely number one. Not being boastful, not being envious. I was just envious just now, talking about how I see people uh out and about with their significant other, and I'm just like, damn, that sucks. Not for them, but for me. So it's hard, and it's like when you're in a mode of work, and you're in a headspace of I need to get things done. I need to keep pushing my mission. I need to keep continuing what I'm here to do. Like I talked in the last video, pursue your purpose before anything else. Those things can come, especially if you're young, especially if you're in your 20s, maybe if you're getting out of high school, getting out of college. All these things are just there, and it's like, but we search for it subconsciously almost because it's like we don't find that within ourselves. Let me reiterate. I feel like peace is something that is so sought after in the world today. We all want world peace. We all want world hunger to not exist. We want everyone just to get along and be okay, but that's just not how things work. That's just not how people operate. People are greedy. People are look out for themselves before they look after others. People have no empathy anymore, no sympathy anymore, and it's hard to not see that and not search for that. Naturally, we're very hopeful creatures. We're very forward looking. When things are going right in our life, it's like you have the girl of your dreams, or you have that nice car, you have that you're in a good spot, and you're like I can't wait to see what's next. I can't wait to see what's going on. But when you're in a weird predicament right now, where it's like you don't have the things you need, you're unhappy, you're unsatisfied, it boils down to what do you truly want? What is it that you truly want? Yeah, we can describe love, and love takes many forms, but we often get love mixed with lust. We all want to feel wanted. We all want to feel cherished. We all want to feel held. Yet we can neglect and overlook the red flags, the snarky remarks, the weird attitude from sometimes when you're talking to that person, that those the past. That's a big one. The past and how you move on from the past and how you have reflected, and is that past leaking into today in a negative and toxic way? Bars. Peace within yourself is so detrimental to the rest of your life. I think if you are an unpeaceful person, you always instigate, you always try to find the fight, you always want to be a part of the crowd, you always want to be a part of the mix. You are your soul and your body and your mind are in complete cahoots. You don't know what the heck is going on. You don't know what you have no direction. But when you are on that search for peace, it's like everything becomes clear. Everything becomes crystal clear. What you need to do, what things require of you, what tasks you have to do. I'm not one. No, my lighting. I'm not one to be on the. I need to write down everything. I need to write down everything in my journal every morning and have the things written down for the day. I need to complete. I need to win every day. I need to do this. They're going to be L days. There's going to be L days, right? And this is gonna kind of right back to my nonchalant video. It's like peace within yourself doesn't mean you still don't care about and you don't display that. It's a thing of you are okay with the fact that you are going to fail, you're going to lose, you're going to learn, you're going to get your heart broken, you're going to stumble. But with peace within your mind and your heart and your body, and it's all completely in line with each other, you can you get back up with ease. You get back up like it's nothing. But when you're searching for validation, or when you prioritize validation from other people, and you prioritize the worldly things, the likes on Instagram, the views on TikTok, the money in your bank account. When you prioritize these things, like it's like if you don't have it, you're nothing. You're going to be with the wind. You're going to flow, and the the s- direction of life, the path of life is just going to blow you along, and you're just going to be there for the ride. You have no backbone. But with peace, you can see these things coming. And I talked about lust earlier. I talked about lust earlier. Here's the thing with lust is that we get it confused a lot more times than we think. As it says, love is patient, love is envious, love is not self-seeking. Love is not self-seeking. That's the part I really want to hone in on when it regards to lust, because when it comes to lust, and here's my experience from life, is that when I meet someone new that I find attractive and that I find fun to be around, I love being up on the phone with them. I love calling them. If within the first couple calls, maybe even the first time we text, very recent time when I meet somebody and we're talking about how we are in the bedroom, how we get down, how what position. No sir, no no sir. I don't want any part of that. And I've been through that. I've done that, and it was fun, but it doesn't satiate. Lust does not satiate. Love does. If you ever and I know people have their own cards dealt. You have come from a different background than me, but I have felt love to the max with my family. Unrequited, no, you just have to be here and be you, and my family will love you. If you're just authentic and genuine, my family's like that. And it's like, if you've never felt that before, or have yet to felt that depth of love truly, I'm praying for you, because it is a wonderful feeling to wake up every day and know that you got people that don't love you and don't care about you for the things you can provide. They love you for you. They don't care about the bodies. They don't care about how well you can throw it back. They don't care about how well you can provide some glurps. They love you because you're you, and you're unapologetically you. We all have faults. We all have pasts. We all have bad decisions. We all have done it. But the people that love you regardless of that, keep them and hold on to them for dear life. Because those type of people are hard to come by nowadays. Really tough. Everyone's so guarded, and for right reasons. But getting to that point with somebody is really, really hard, requires some time, requires some development, and requires both parties, if not all the parties, to just be in in conjunction with one another in the direction that they want to go. Family is different, friends are different, relationships different. I'm talking about different types of love here. But with lust, it's all about, what can you do for me? How can I be pleased by you? How how can you please me? When you put it like that, it's kind of what? And I will not sit here and believe that you watching this video were put on this earth to be hold out, played around with, disrespected. Like, I often think about when I feel like a girl is lusting over me, or I'm lusting over a girl. I like to think about my mother and what she would think if she could see the thoughts and hear the thoughts that I'm having when I'm in those modes. And 9 times out of 10, actually, 10 times out of 10, excuse me, 10 times out of the 10 times I've done that thought experiment in my head while I'm feeling those feelings, I quit. I back off, pray, work out, go do something else, and then I come back to reality and I check myself and I'm good. That's my way of checking myself when I'm feeling these lustful thoughts. But I feel like a relationship built on lust and no true development. Like, why are you really with me? If it's for the physical, get out of my sight. I rebuke you. I don't want you because I will physically change. And I'm probably going to mentally change and I'm going to go through hoops of financially. Those things are going to change. But I feel like peace within yourself, trusting that everything will work out, trusting the change will be okay. I feel like this video has been all over the place, and I apologize for that. I'm trying to get better with the structure. Maybe for the fourth video, or yeah, for the fourth video, I will have a more structured line of thought. But again, this is just me thinking about my day and reflecting on the things that have been bothering me, and hoping it resonates with some of you guys, and we can have some good dialogue in the comments, or friends, hit my line, let's talk, let's call. I'm here. But here's my ending statement. When you are in a feeling of love and people are behind you 1000%, take a step back and look and analyze, why are they really your friend, or why are they really romantically interested in you, or what's is there a hidden motive? Don't go into a rabbit hole on this, but it's good to think, like, if you're here just so you can you know get access to my cool friends, go to places that you've never seen before, yeah, like, that's why you're there. Come on, dog. And I've gotten better of seeing that before things even happen. Be genuine, be you, figure out you before figuring out others. Know what you're on, know what time you're on, know what you value. If it's just the body and the flesh, you got some real you got some real reconstruction to do, because there's so much more to life. Love is such a blessing, a gift, a great thing. But do not confuse that with lust. And do not confuse that with fake with affection. There it is. Do not confuse love with lust and affection. That verse, let me say it one more time. The First Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 5. Read that on your again and again, and do that thought experiment. If you're feeling those emotions, replace the word love with that person's name and see if it fits. And if it's okay, if it doesn't fit all the way, because people are flawed. However, depending on where you're at in life and what stage you're at in life, these things matter. The patience, the kindness, the envy, the non-enviness, the non-arrogance, the rudeness, the irritableness, the wrongs, the record of wrongs. Why are we talking about the things I've done in the past? Why are we not trying to improve for the future? These things matter if we're looking into long-term relationships. Do not forget that. I've been E Train. Thank y'all for listening. I'll try to be a little bit more, have a better flow and line of thought for next video. Maybe I do have to write things down. It's 25 minutes long, but thank y'all for watching. I've been Ethan. Have a good night, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you're at in the world. See ya.